Once upon a time, in a vibrant village called Breezebloom, nestled between emerald hills and shimmering rivers, there lived a curious little girl named Lila. Lila had an adventurous spirit and an insatiable love for exploring the world around her. She spent her days dreaming of faraway lands and magical creatures, always hoping to discover something extraordinary. One sunny morning, as Lila played in her backyard, she stumbled upon a peculiar object hidden among the wildflowers. It was a small, intricately designed whistle, glimmering in the sunlight like a diamond. It was unlike anything she had ever seen before. With a sense of wonder bubbling inside her, she picked it up and blew gently into it. To her astonishment, a soft, melodic sound filled the air, and at that very moment, a colorful hot air balloon appeared, floating gracefully above her head. The balloon was adorned with vibrant patterns that sparkled like stars in the night sky. Lila gasped, her heart racing with excitement. This was no ordinary balloon. It was a magic hot air balloon. As she gazed in awe, the balloon descended, and from its basket hopped out a tiny peacock with shimmering feathers that radiated every color of the rainbow. The peacock introduced himself with a proud puff of his chest. "Greetings, Lila. I am Percival, the tiny peacock. I've come to take you on an adventure of a lifetime. Would you like to fly with me in this magic hot air balloon?" Lila's eyes widened with delight.
"Oh, yes."
"I would love to," she exclaimed, clambering into the basket. The balloon lifted off the ground, soaring higher and higher into the sky. The wind whispered sweet songs, and Lila felt a sense of freedom she had never known before. As they flew above the fluffy clouds, Percival pointed out spectacular sights below: the glittering rivers that snaked through the valleys, the golden fields of sunflowers dancing in the breeze, and the majestic mountains that stood tall and proud. Lila laughed with joy, her heart full of wonder. But soon, they spotted something strange in the distance. A swirling, shimmering door floated among the clouds, surrounded by a rainbow of colors. "What is that?" Lila asked, her curiosity piqued. "That, my dear Lila, is the magic door of dreams,"
Percival explained.
"It leads to realms of enchantment where wishes come true and adventures await. Would you like to see where it leads?" "Absolutely," Lila replied eagerly, her eyes sparkling with excitement. With a gentle tug on the magic whistle, the hot air balloon glided gracefully towards the magic door. As they approached, a warm, inviting light enveloped them, and they slipped through the door without hesitation. On the other side, Lila and Percival found themselves in a magnificent world filled with glittering trees that shimmered with every color of the rainbow. The sky was painted with hues of pink, purple, and gold. In the distance, Lila spotted a flying horse with wings like a butterfly, soaring through the air with grace. "Look, a flying horse," she exclaimed, pointing. That is Nimbus, the guardian of this realm," Percival said, flapping his colorful wings excitedly. "He helps travelers find their way and grants them wishes if their hearts are true." With a wave of his tiny wing, Percival called out to Nimbus. The flying horse landed gracefully before them, his coat glistening like the sun. "Welcome, Lila and Percival. What brings you to the land of dreams?" Nimbus asked, his voice deep and melodic. "We want to explore this magical place and perhaps find some adventures." Lila replied with a smile. "Then hold on tight. I will take you on a journey through this enchanting land," Nimbus said, kneeling so they could climb onto his back. With a powerful leap, Nimbus took off into the sky, and Lila clutched Percival tightly as the wind rushed past them. They soared over sparkling lakes, glittering waterfalls, and fields of flowers that seemed to sing in the gentle breeze. Every moment was a new discovery, filled with laughter and joy. After a while, Nimbus landed softly in a meadow surrounded by tall trees, their leaves glimmering like emeralds. "Here, you will find a hidden treasure," Nimbus said, nodding toward a cluster of trees. "What kind of treasure?" Lila asked, her curiosity ignited. "A treasure of wisdom, guarded by the ancient owl," Nimbus replied. "But be warned, he only reveals the treasure to those who ask the right questions." Lila's heart raced with anticipation. Together with Percival and Nimbus, she ventured deeper into the grove. The air was filled with the sweet scent of wildflowers, and the soft rustle of leaves provided a soothing melody. They soon spotted an enormous, wise-looking owl perched on a branch, his feathers a beautiful mix of browns and creams. "Who dares to seek my treasure?" the owl hooted, his big, golden eyes gleaming. "We are Lila, Percival, and Nimbus. We seek wisdom, dear owl," Lila said respectfully. "Can you guide us to the treasure?" The owl chuckled softly. "Wisdom comes in many forms. Answer my riddle, and the treasure will be yours. Here it is. What begins with T, ends with T, and has tea in it?" Lila thought hard, scratching her head. Could it be a teapot? She guessed. "Very clever, young one. You have answered correctly," the owl replied, flapping his wings. "Now, for your treasure." With a graceful swoop, the owl revealed a glowing orb nestled in the branches. This orb contains the wisdom of the ages. It will guide you in your adventures, but remember, true wisdom lies in kindness and bravery. Lila accepted the orb with gratitude, feeling a warm glow radiating from it. "Thank you so much," she beamed. After their encounter with the wise owl, Nimbus suggested they visit the Valley of Wishes. It's a magical place where you can make a wish, and if it comes from the heart, it may just come true. Lila's heart raced with excitement. She had many dreams, but one stood out. She wanted to share her adventures with all her friends back in Breeze Bloom. "I wish to bring my friends here to experience this magic," she declared. Nimbus nodded knowingly. "Let's go to the Valley of Wishes." With that, they took to the skies again, the landscape unfolding below them like a living painting. Upon arriving at the Valley of Wishes, Lila felt the air buzz with energy. Flowers bloomed in every color imaginable, and the ground sparkled as if sprinkled with stardust. "This is incredible," Lila exclaimed, her eyes wide with wonder. At the heart of the valley stood a shimmering pond that reflected the sky above. "To make a wish, you must toss a pebble into the pond and speak your wish aloud," Nimbus instructed. Lila picked up a smooth stone, closed her eyes, and concentrated. "I wish for my friends to join me in this magical land," she declared, tossing the stone into the pond. As it hit the water, ripples spread across the surface, shimmering like liquid silver. Suddenly, the air filled with laughter, and to Lila's astonishment, her friends from Breeze Bloom appeared around her. Sam, Mia, and Leo, dressed in bright colors and bursting with excitement. "Lila, is this real?" Sam asked, his eyes twinkling. "Welcome, my friends. It's all real. We're in a magical world." Lila shouted joyfully, embracing them. Percival flapped his wings in excitement. "There's so much to see and do. Let's explore together." The group of friends took to the skies on Nimbus' back, laughing and shouting as they soared above the enchanting landscapes. They visited glimmering waterfalls, picked flowers that hummed sweet melodies, and danced under the shimmering moonlight. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the land, Lila and her friends gathered around a bonfire in the meadow. They shared stories of their adventures, dreams, and the wonders they had witnessed. The stars twinkled above them like diamonds scattered across a dark velvet sky. With the magic whistle still in her pocket, Lila realized that this adventure had only just begun. "I want to keep exploring," she said, her eyes sparkling with excitement. "There's so much more to discover." Percival nodded. "The world is vast and filled with magic. We can travel to many realms, each with its own adventures." With the magic whistle, Lila could call upon the hot air balloon whenever they needed it. Each time she blew into it, they would be whisked away to new and wondrous places filled with dragons, talking animals, and enchanted castles. One day, they ventured to the enchanted forest, where they encountered talking trees that shared stories of old and playful fairies that danced in the moonlight. They climbed the tallest trees and played hide and seek with the forest creatures. On another adventure, they visited the crystal caverns, where they discovered sparkling crystals that hummed beautiful tunes when touched. Lila and her friends sang along, their laughter echoing through the caverns like music. As the days turned into weeks, Lila realized that the true magic of their adventures was not just in the places they visited, but in the bonds they formed. Together, they learned the value of friendship, kindness, and bravery. One evening, as they gathered around the bonfire again, Lila shared her thoughts. "I think we should share our adventures with others. Everyone deserves to experience this magic." Her friends nodded in agreement. "We could invite everyone from BreezeBloom to join us," Mia suggested. With renewed excitement, they decided to hold a grand celebration. They planned games, music, and stories to share the wonders of their magical adventures with their village. They all pitched in, gathering supplies and preparing the magic hot air balloon for the journey back home. On the day of the celebration, they flew back to BreezeBloom, the hot air balloon painted against the vibrant sky. The villagers gasped in awe as they landed, amazed by the colorful balloon and the sight of Lila and her friends. "Welcome, everyone," Lila called out, her voice brimming with joy. "We want to share our magical adventures with you." As the villagers gathered around, Lila and her friends began to tell their stories of the flying horse, the magic door of dreams, the wise owl, and the enchanted lands they had visited. They invited everyone to join them in the magic of the balloon, offering rides and sharing laughter. The celebration was filled with joy and excitement as the villagers took turns flying in the magic hot air balloon. Lila watched as her friends' faces lit up with wonder, just as hers had when she first discovered the balloon. The laughter and joy that filled the air was a testament to the magic they had created together. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm golden glow over BreezeBloom, Lila realized that her wish had come true. She had not only shared her adventures, but had also created new memories with her friends and the villagers. As the night wore on, the village was alive with music and dancing. Lila, Percival, and Nimbus joined in, their hearts full of happiness. It was a night to remember, a night where magic thrived in every smile and every shared story. With the stars twinkling above them, Lila made a silent promise to continue exploring, to seek out new adventures, and to always share the magic she found with those she loved. The world was vast and full of surprises, and she couldn't wait to see what lay ahead. And so, the adventures of Lila, the tiny peacock, and the flying horse continued, bringing joy and magic wherever they went. They learned that the real magic was not just in the places they visited, but in the friendships they cherished, the laughter they shared, and the love that united them all. As they floated off into the night sky, Lila held the magic whistle tightly, knowing that each new blow would unlock yet another adventure waiting just beyond the horizon. The stars shimmered like promises, and with each heartbeat, a new journey began. From that day forward, Lila, Percival, Nimbus, and their friends explored countless realms, each filled with its own wonders and magic. They became known as the Keepers of Dreams, spreading joy and inspiration wherever they went. And so, dear children, remember, magic lives in the heart of those who dare to dream and share their adventures. Always keep your heart open to the wonders of the world, and who knows, you might just find your own magic hot air balloon waiting for you, ready to take you on the adventure of a lifetime. The end.